When you're doing a sound bath for someone, you have to be in a space of love. You cannot be angry or pissed off about something. If you have those kind of vibes, that's the kind of vibe that gets transmuted through the sound. And that goes out to everyone. So all I have to do is be in a place of love. I just have to come from my center and know that I'm an instrument, and the instrument is going to just play through me. And it will all happen. And that's all I have to do, and then everything else just happens. And people love me because of it.
Yeah.
People feel healed. People feel they've had an experience that some of them don't know how to talk about it. All sorts of things. So I feel really gifted. I feel blessed that I do this. And do I think, this could help someone that's having mental disturbances? Absolutely. Absolutely. So it just sort of happened. It was sort of like you met the love of your life right away, and you know it. And it just, that was it. With the gong, with the sound, and the banging, of course, I like that.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into the gong. So I collected all these bowls, and I started playing the bowls, and the rest is history. I just love sound and the way it makes people feel. It is incredible. Definitely takes you beyond one. Yeah. It takes you to that space, which is sort of deep sleep without dreaming. And that's really the place where the body heals itself. That's where all the healing happens. Because nobody's really going to heal you from the outside. Nobody's going to come over you and, you're healed. That healing has to happen from within you. It happens from within the person. And so getting them into that right place so the healing could start to happen. And then just leaving the rest up. There are scientists who have figured out why this happens and why it works. And I think it's great that they're doing that. Yeah, definitely. And I think if you're lucky enough to fall into it, and perhaps people who have gone to doctors and it hasn't really worked for them, and they've tried different medications and it hasn't worked for them, maybe they may be more pushed in this direction.
Yeah.
They'll try anything. Maybe this is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you comment on what you think is missing from the healthcare system as a whole? Like maybe, what is...
Holistic care is missing.
Isn't it?
Yeah, holistic care is missing. You can't really get me started on that because we don't have that much time. But they medicate you. I was talking to a woman who was in a halfway house. She was off of heroin, and these were the people that were all there. So you wind up in a halfway house means you've lost everything. You've lost your health, and someone comes around and says, "Are you depressed?" Well, if you say yes, they give you a pill. Now, my friend, this person I spoke to, said I didn't say yes, but she goes, everybody, they got them on 1, 2, 3, 4 pills. So, if you've just lost everything, you're coming off of drugs, of course you're depressed. You should be depressed. If you're not depressed, then we think something's wrong. That would be normal to me. It's a business. So much of, mental illness and pills and medication is a big business. I'm all for meditation and yoga. To me, if this goes with it all, this is a part of that whole thing. And if you want to get better from something, I think this is the way to go.
It brings you into places that it takes you beyond the mind in such a way that you have these other experiences and the body gets to heal itself in essence, right? I mean, that's pretty much what happens. I mean, everything vibrates, so everything vibrates. Everything, this vibrates. Everything I say is a vibration, everything I think is a vibration. So, when something's not right, it's out of harmonic vibration. It's not vibrating to the correct frequency. Something's off, you know. I had to sort of get the body right before the mind was going to start thinking correctly. And then once I got the body right, the cortisol was really flowing heavily. And once that was taken care of, then I started using mantras and different things to get myself back. But it seemed impossible beforehand. But then on the other hand, it sort of works both ways. I mean, because the mind does inform the brain. What we think informs the brain. It's kind of interesting, like if we smile, all the chemicals in the brain and all the enzymes are all switched around just by a smile. Right. So imagine a thought, like a nice thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So those are all vibrations. So unnice thoughts, they settle in us. Fears, conditioning, trauma, all this stuff settles in our body and creates different ways of disruption. Blood flow to the brain or whatever it is. And I believe that sound, this type of sound, breaks that old frequency and begins to eradicate what's not right. It begins to set you into a new place, a new harmonic place.
There was something that you said on the phone about crazy being societal that was really powerful to me. I thought that was very powerful, and that in some cultures, what we would call crazy is actually just shamanism.
Right. I mean, even if you think from the turn of the century to now, what would be considered crazy? What they would have considered crazy in 1901 compared to, we'd all be considered crazy.
Totally. I mean, look at what we're doing
Yeah,
here.
this would all be considered completely crazy. You know, so that definitely, it's totally cultural. I mean, the meaning of what crazy is. I mean, I've always been interested in that.